Hey everyone, it's Rich and Berkat. We are live. How are you guys doing? Hey Nelly. Hey Nelly. Hey Nelly, close that. Hey babe, lower your turn off your sorry, not off. Turn down your audio.
Better? What are you doing? I did.
All right.
Yes. I just pushed the door with my hands.
All right, everyone.
I love you.
Hey Jeanette, close the door, please. Thank you.
What's up, baby? Yes, we will see just a little bit, okay? Go.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Saturday from Las Vegas, Nevada, United States. Kate is here.
Hi, everybody.
You guys can hear us? Hey, is your audio all the way down?
My audio's all the way down there. Oh, I can't turn it down any lower.
You can. Okay. Can you guys hear us? Two people on right now?
Yeah, I just need to. You gonna do that?
Oh, did you mute that? Okay.
Did that help?
Hey, Sisam. Hi. Can you hear us? Hello, Coach Henrietta. Can you hear us? If you guys can hear us loud and clear, please type it in the chat box. So Catherine is sitting across from me.
Catherine?
So we don't want
calls
any.
me Catherine,
we don't
you
want
guys.
any
That was
echo.
so silly.
All right, loud and clear. They can hear us loud and clear. Welcome, guys. Hey, before we get started, I want to invite. And it depends on wherever you are in the world. It's 2 p.m. here in Las Vegas, 5 p.m. Eastern Time in New York, 10 p.m. in Nigeria. So I want to invite all of you to go right now, grab you something to drink. This is going to be an hour-long conversation. So grab yourself something to drink. Let me tell you what I'm working with, and then I'm going to have Kate talk about what she's working with. So I have 4 roses bourbon. I mean it, guys. Go ahead and grab you something to drink. I'm going to pour myself a drink. Babe, what are you working on?
I have just red sangria. I already poured mine.
I'm having mine with ice. All right. So if you're a wine person, grab yourself a glass of wine. If you're a bourbon, whiskey, beer, grab yourself something to drink. We're having a nice, relaxing conversation today. We're going to be talking about the rise of African foods and products in the United States market. This is a conversation between all of us. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to drop them in the chat box and we'll talk and just have a conversation. So, Kate, she's wearing her Nigerian. Talk about that outfit that you're wearing, babe. You wear that to work, too.
I do wear this to work. This is a nice one. So it's just one of the dresses that Rich brought me back. It's got some jewels on it. You know what? You know what I love about all of my African dresses? They all have pockets. Look, pockets. This is not a thing in America. When we have fine dresses with pockets, we're like, oh my God. And they always have pockets. So it's wonderful. And so I just paired it with a belt. Just give me a little shape. And then it's got a zipper here that I just have zipped up. But this is a nice work dress. And I put some leggings on underneath it too, just to,
And you look forward to it too. Like when I travel to Nigeria, one of the things that you like is when I bring back.
When you bring me back clothes and dresses and just different things that I can wear. And they're always so colorful. The patterns are always so great. Like you can't really find a lot of big patterns as well here, and you're gonna pay a lot more. So
You have a closet. You have a closet full of them too.
I do. I have a closet full of
You wear them to work.
dresses.
The girls also. It's like when I buy something for her, like when I buy clothes for her, I also make sure to buy for the girls as well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. We struggle actually, guys, with finding good quality Nigerian clothing.
You do, yeah. A lot of the times, so I do love the pockets, but there are some times when we get clothes back that the pockets get holes in them. So that's kind
And
of
the threading is a little off.
sometimes the thread, yeah.
We struggle with finding seriously like well-tailored clothing. And I mean, they would do extremely well in the US market, but we're just not comfortable with some of the tailories that we've been getting. We're not comfortable with them.
There are some where and there are some where we put in the washing machine, and then I'll take it out if the threading has come undone. And you just can't sell something like that if you throw it in the washing machine once and then the threading comes out. That would just look bad on us and on our products and on Nigeria too. We don't want to be sending bad products out.
Yeah.
But they are really high. Like I've seen a lot of like markets and mostly like farmers markets, or like when there's a fair, there's always a Nigerian or not an African tent selling clothes or art or baskets. And
do you get a lot of compliments when you wear that out?
I do. And actually, whenever I wear new ones and I wear one to school, and everybody knows who came back from Nigeria, they always say, "Oh, that's a new Nigerian outfit." And I say, "Yes, it is."
Yeah. I also buy her like purses, handbags. Quality material. The only issue that we have is just the craftsmanship sometimes can be off.
Mm-hmm. What did we try to do? But it was all the Africa shirts. When we tried to do the Africa shirts, they were really well made. Those ones were.
The tie-dye
patterns were all different. And then if you have different SKUs, you can't really sell it as, oh, this is the one SKU, and then you get it and it's a different pattern and it's a different color and it's different, that's hard to do.
Yeah, it's very hard to commercialize something like that.
Yeah.
Especially when that consistency is not there.
Mm-hmm.
So that the name of the is Ankara.
Ankara. I was just gonna say that's what this dress is.
Ankara.
Yeah, I love the different cuts of dresses that they're so versatile for the different body shapes, which I think is so great. Like you have, I love this one, and then there's one that's like mesh in the middle. And it just fits so many body types. I think the dresses are so versatile. We do just need to find a good tailor, good quality, good threading to do tailor to do it for us, and create consistency with patterns and shape.
Yeah. What is it about like? I know we're on like clothing right now. What do you like? Are they comfortable?
Yeah, they're comfortable and they're light. Yeah, they're comfortable and they're light. The fabric is really light on this one, which is nice because we live in Las Vegas and it's hot. Right now it's 104, I think, outside. And so this is a nice light fabric. I don't have to worry about sweating. So yeah, I like the length. They usually go right below the knees, and I'm a teacher, so that's always you always want a nice, around the knee length.
But how do you?
The patterns are just, and like I said, they're versatile, which is nice.
So Henrietta said that. I mean, I didn't know Ankara add up to 4 quality kinds. Again, we can't tell the difference. All we do is just buy the ready-made Ankara when I go home. But for the ones that I've tried to do custom, I tried like having my raw Ankara fabric custom made. I can't tell the difference between A grade, B grade, C, or D quality. I honestly,
like even when you feel the fabric, you don't.
I don't know.
can't
I
tell
don't
the
know. I don't know the difference.
Mhm.
But what I do want though is I want to be comfortable.
Mhm. Yeah.
The original
Oh,
Ankara
they're
is
making
Nigerian
fake one.
made,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
Chinese are making the fake Ankara fabric, which is annoying. The best Ankara
Yeah.
fabric comes from Nigeria. Where in Nigeria does the Ankara fabric? I didn't think that Nigeria had a good textile industry though. I mean, I'm aware of the Chinese fabrics.
Yeah.
You see, the locals know the difference between the A grade and the different. So my question is, why are there so many grades? Why can't there just be one grade?
But there's different grades of fabric no matter what you're dealing with. Like, you even have like there's 100% cotton versus like polyester.
Yes.
You know, there is just different types of fabric and thread count and to keep it from tearing. That's no matter where you are in the world. It's not just it's not just Nigeria. The higher quality fabric, the better quality of material and dresses and clothing that you can make.
Okay. So let's say for a is it a 6-yard Ankara? Okay, so if the quality is based on the pricing, for the 6-yard Ankara, how much is it? Like 20,000 naira. Like how much is a 6-yard, and how many outfits can a 6-yard of Ankara suit?
Well, it depends on the kind of outfit that you're gonna make.
You understand?
Yeah. Like you can't.
Kanu has. You wanna read that?
Ghana has textile mills that produce this fabric. So, okay.
Kanu is in northern Nigeria.
Okay.
It's not up to 20K. So how much is it? So that way I don't get cheated when I'm out there looking. How much is it me? I'm only interested in A grade. I'm only interested in A grade. So how much is A grade, Ankara? If you guys can tell us. Like the one that I got this last trip, the one that I brought, like the brownish one that Nelly wore for her birthday, one of my favorites.
It's so cute. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
So they say, why is the sound echoing? Babe, mute your. Can you mute your? You see that microphone to the right? Okay.
Better?
Yes. So how is it better now? Kate muted her mic.
15K naira.
Let me know if the audio is better now. Sorry, guys. Sorry for that technicality. Okay, big quality. Esther, is the audio better now? A lot of ladies are tuning in. Oh, sound is perfect. Perfecto.
Okay, so now I know that I need to.
You need to mute your mic.
I turned it all the way down, but I guess I didn't. I should have known better.
Thank you.
COVID.
Yeah. Another thing too, shoes. We had some shoes made, custom made that from our back. The sole of that shoe fell out. That's why I stopped wearing mine, because the sole came. Everybody wants cheap stuff. We don't want cheap. We will pay up for quality.
Yeah, I would rather pay more for better.
Yeah.
Than pay less for something that's gonna fall apart for sure.
I'm telling you,
And I feel like the older you get, the more you get that realization. Like when you're younger and in your 20s, you're like, whatever, it's fine. But you get your 30s.
Yeah, we don't want cheap. We don't want cheap. Quality, please. Trust me, there's a market, there's a demographic for quality items. And I think a lot of you people who are in trade and production and manufacturing, a lot of people tend to just go for the cheaper products. Trust me, there's a niche market for people that will pay up for quality items.
quality materials too.
Yeah. So, but it made in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, but the material was from Aba. We actually ended up sending the shoemaker. We found the shoemaker in Uyo. We sent the shoemaker to Aba to go and buy the materials that they needed. So I got some for myself. We were actually thinking about selling them, but because of the poor quality, we have some listed on our website too, but the sole is going to come off. If you don't take it and get it redone here abroad, the sole is going to come off. Yeah. So there's definitely the shoes you're talking about. Is it African shoes? Now this is pure Niger, pure sandals that people wear normally with native. You see, we have the quality leather. The person who sourced it sourced quality, but it's just the craftsmanship was off. Like I think the glue that he used, for the sole, he didn't. We don't know where he got that. I think he used like maybe local glue or something was what they used.
Because everything else stayed together. It's just the heel came off. The shoe just
yeah. I mean, I can still keep wearing it, but I have to take it to a shoe cobbler to get it redone. But I just don't have that time, so I just put it away altogether. But the girls, Nelly wore Jeanette's the other day.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you stopped wearing yours because the heel broke. I didn't know that.
Heel broke on it. Yes, you did. I told you.
I don't remember. It's been a couple of years. Did you throw it away? Did you throw them away?
Probably.
You see, the thing is, you guys have to realize time is of the essence. When I'm in Nigeria and I'm sourcing time, I think the guy had maybe a week to manufacture the shoes. Because what he had, I didn't like. So I said, okay, if I'm going to do this, I want to do it right. So we ended up hiring him for labor, and then we paid him to go to Aba and buy the materials. And even this mass production stuff, we've had situations where we've hired people, we've approved the prototype, and they still went ahead and did something different.
I know, that's so it baffles my mind when people do that. They like, this is how we're gonna make it, and then they send something that
totally different.
It doesn't do like
after you've approved the prototype. Think about this for a second. You hire somebody to make something for you. You tell them the prototype that you want. They design the exact prototype. You approve the prototype, meaning you sign off, and they still will produce something else. And then they'll tell you, bros, I just had an idea and I thought maybe you like this style better.
I wanted to be creative.
So you can be creative with your own money, but you can't be creative with my money.
Esther says, proper communication is a factor. I think sometimes these guys make stuff for different classes. If you communicate your expectations properly to the manufacturers, they
could give you what you want.
And I think that's part of the things that we've been learning too, is like, because we will tell them exactly what we want, and I'm thinking about the cane. I don't know if that's what you're thinking about, but
the cane, the stick, the turning sticks.
The turning stick, and we set them very clear, like, this is what we want. And then they came back and said, oh, I wanted to change it a little bit. I'm like, no, we didn't ask you to change.
I'm telling you, Esther.
We're learning that we have to be very, very explicit and be like, no going outside of what we want. It's been a learning curve for sure. It's like you have to be extra specific and extra like, no, this is it. And you will not do anything else because that's not what we want. And if we want you to be creative, we will tell you that. Like, but it's definitely been a learning curve for sure.
Esther, I'm telling you, approved prototype. They still went and did something else.
Yeah. for both of those.
It just happened with our turning stick that we manufacture, our kitchenware, kitchen accessory. We gave this guy dimensions, the exact design, photorealistic design. This man still went and produced something different.
And there are really good producers. Our turning stick, our carver is great. He's done a phenomenal job. So we're not trying to go up, and our cane guy who was carving our canes, they are excellent. They are excellent producers. It's just funny when they do something different and expect us to just be okay with it when that's not what we hired them to do. So they check themselves and we should and so it is a team basis for sure. So we're not, they are excellent. You don't want to get that.
You see, the local people, we know that they mean well. Don't get me wrong. We know that they mean well, but not at the expense and not at the budget of the clients. Like if you want to impress me with another design, do that with your own money and with your own time. But if I've given you something and we've agreed on a prototype and we say, okay, this is exactly what we want. We want you see this prototype that I'm giving you, I want you to make 500 of them the exact way. They will still find a way to carry their own creativity inside, which causes a headache for me, because the thing about here is when you have a product, let's say I'm making this decanter and I'm selling this decanter here in the US, everyone has to be the same height, width, length, the same design, everyone. We have issues right now where we remember with the Lagos turning stick and the versus that our own hand carved turning sticks.
But it's been a learning curve, and I feel like we're getting better at it.
I mean, 5 years of doing this, we're not there yet. Like we are. Man, it's tough.
I think it's learning curve for them too, for the people
because they're not used to making something like this at this magnitude.
We're going and asking for 500 turning sticks, and
they're not used to that now. They're used to making maybe 1 or 2, 10, 20. But when you are asking for 5, and I know it's mundane, it's very sitting up there making the same design by hand over and over and over again. We know that can be tough, but we are not here to be creative. We don't want.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Well,
we do want to.
We want that. No, we don't. We don't want them to be. We don't know, because if we agree on we don't want that. I don't want them to be creative, because the creativity happens in the prototype level.
Right. Well,
you understand?
We have going from the turning stick, which is it's so popular right now. We do have plans to get creative with the turning stick, just not right now. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, they can get creative in the design process, just as long as once we have agreed on a design and we've locked that design, we don't want it to change. Esther is from Akwa Ibom too. Esther, where are you? Fotuke, where are you from in Akwa Ibom State? What part? I just said Fotuke, that is Ibibio.
What does that
mean? Ibibio means where are you from? See, I have to educate my wife on languages. I speak Nigerian. Well, I speak Ibibio a lot to the girls.
There's certain things I know.
Yeah. and the girls, they're picking it up.
He'll always say something, and then he'll say, "What is that?" to the girls.
There's a guy in my city that makes good shoes here in Calabar. I'll get in touch with him tomorrow, maybe back to you, since I'm a subscriber to your channel. I appreciate that. You see, the thing is, we want to get into fashion. We are gone shy about fashion. Esther, Esther, I'm into embedding in local governments now. Make me BBO. Make me BBO. Don't let because I'm abroad fool you guys. I'm a G to the core.
He is.
Run, look, run, sorry them. I'm a G to the. Don't let my environment. You see, this is a disguise. Because I'm abroad. This is not disguise now. This is a disguise. A lot of people. I'm not playing that. You know. I don't do that. My dad used to do that. I don't do all that stuff. I'm a Nigerian. Thank you. I'm a Nigerian to the core. So I speak the language. I eat the food. My kids eat the food. My kids a little bit speak the language, but they understand when I tell them open that door. You see, and this is for you people abroad. If you are married to a non-Nigerian, speak your language to your kids. Remember when you were pregnant, I used to speak to Jeanette in a video. Like I would, when Kate was pregnant with our first daughter, I would, even before Jeanette was born, I was communicating with her while she was in the womb in a video. It's amazing nature when you just get into the habit. It's you too that, because initially, because we are first-time parents, we don't have kids outside of our marriage. Like we are first-time parents, and you were the one that kept saying, just keep talking to the girls in the video.
Yeah.
Just keep talking. It was my wife that kept pushing me because I'm like, well, baby, they don't understand. They don't know. She just said it doesn't matter. Just keep talking to them. Keep talking. Now my kids know. They know how to count in the video. They know what open the door means. They know what turn off the light in the video. I speak to them in video. So it's something that I think you guys should start doing. So let's talk about food. That is the rise of African food. Why? Okay. It's not as if the US. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. You see,
we try to be.
This Mbarike family is a close-knit. This Mbarike family is a close-knit family. Governor, me, I'm a businessman. Let me tell you, I'm a kingmaker. I don't want to be a king. I want to make kings. I want to put governors in place. I don't want to be a governor. The kingmaker is more powerful than the king. Open a no so. So yes, it was kids that was keep talking to the kids in the video, keep talking to the kids. And now it's like second nature. It's like second nature. I speak to them in the video, I talk to them in, I yell at them in the video. I mean, they know now.
He does. If he's angry, it's usually comes out of the video. I feel like that's like anybody. I hear that a lot from my students. Is like if their parents, are native Spanish speakers or native, whatever language they speak.
Where's your wine, Kate? Drink your wine, man. Listen, my 10 p.m. for Nigeria. Go and grab that wine. That palmy. If you drink palmy, go grab them.
But my students say the same thing when their parents are mad. They go to their native tongue in the
Go grab that palmy if you drink go grab toast. So on the topic of food. So I've told the story before. The first food that my daughters ate was gari and fufu. Me, rich, they feed my kids burger. I don't wait in. Local Niger food. Like the job.
Yeah, both girls. Their first, Jeanette's was fufu.
Mm-hmm.
And Nellie's was Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Both the girls love it with the water. Yeah, they love Gary, both of them.
Seriously. You see, the issue is una go come abroad and they talk to abroad people. you just forget where you're from. Why? You go come here, begin to talk. They talk to you through your nose. They wear designer, they wear Gucci, they wait, see who they impress. Can we package Gary and fufu? We import Gary and we are actually working on our fufu flour. Hey, let me tell you, man.
We've been importing Gary though for quite a while.
Yes. Right now we actually have Gary. We are working on amala flour. We are working on fufu flour. We are working on plantain flour. What's it? Oh no. So amala is two. Yeah. So amala, there's the white amala, there's the black amala. Then there's plantain flour and fufu. Those 4 variants is what we are currently working on right now in Ogun State. Yeah. We have a supply in Ogun State.
And we started bundling because we sell the Gary Turners. Yeah. And so we started bundling the Turners with our Gary options. We've got yellow and white Gary. And when we get the new flowers, we'll bundle that as well. So we're excited. We've got good things coming. We're very, very excited about it.
You see, the market for Nigerian food abroad is high. Because, and babe, I think you can agree with me, I'll probably say 75% of American foods are processed.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Highly processed. And I can honestly tell you that 100% of Nigerian food, maybe I'm pushing Nigeria too much here, is natural.
I'd say 100%.
Okay, 90, 95. Una disagree? Organic. Let me tell you, when I go Nigeria, you see, you say it now, like when I come back from Nigeria, don't I look fresher?
Yeah, it feels fresher.
I look fresher. Uma, you see, listen. Uma, this is Uma talking. Uma, that's Nelly.
Oh, so we should keep it in here?
African food is underrated.
Okay.
Nelly, come here. Come say hello. Come say. Dini, come say hello to our audience for YouTube. See Uma, yeah. See Uma, say right there. Just say hello. See her hair. This one a Niger girl now. See fine girl, Niger girl. In barricades. Say I love you. Love you. Thank you for watching. Yeah. All right, Nelly. Go. Go get your sister. Let your sister come say hello. Say bye. I'll talk to you later. No, you want to be a star? Yeah. Oh, you both eat flour and grass. No, well, grass, it means like salad.
Nelly, they called you a pretty princess.
Thank you. See, Sam. You see, the reason we are doing this is because Kate is a math teacher, so she has time off. She has time off from school right now. She just went out for the summer, so she's off for 2 months. I just figure, make she enter, we could do live.
Oh, really? You think she looks like me? I don't think so.
I think Nelly looks like you, baby. Baby, don't let her knock the camera off.
Jeanette is copy paste rich.
Nelly, back off.
Hey, crazy girl.
I never leave Nigeria before. Listen, if you can travel abroad, experience abroad. See us. We are inching our way back to Nigeria. Once our kids are in college, we want to do Nigeria 50-50, US 50, Nigeria 50.
And then you can come back. Okay?
That's our goal. Hey Nelly, come on this side. So mommy can you see 4 years, she go before for December.
She thinks she rules the roost.
I beg. Go pour yourself a drink. I'm about to have another one. Pour yourself yawa. Enjoy being a Nigerian. Enjoy being a Nigerian because you don't know what you have. Me, I know. Boss, your gene no. Look how your children just resemble your wife. No.
Jeanette looks just like Rich.
Hey, Nelly, close the door, please.
Jeanette, or Nelly.
Nelly, they just order.
Can you go get Jeanette?
They just order and they give you the next close the door. See, 4 Roses bourbon. Toast to all the fathers. Let me tell you, Father's Day is coming, you know. Father's Day is my birthday is June 16th. So Father's Day is like 16 days away. So I want to in advance. Happy Father's Day in advance to all the fathers out there that are taking care of their families. If you are taking care of your family as a man, happy Father's Day to you. See, my gene's strong. But you know, Igbo and Niger, when you mix them, you get Nelly color, peanut butter. You see, we are training our kids to be both book smart and street smart. So they get that rawness from their popsy. And then momsy na just Oyibo teacher. But that ruggedness, then get them from me. So they gotta be able to navigate the world. You understand? So, food-wise, Niger food no get equal. I just imported some stockfish, imported some dried fish. I never even touched the stockfish self. Now stockfish pepper soup I won't make. And Kate, you cook. Talk about your cooking for the jollof. I get bread. She didn't make them.
I did. I made a giga bread. It turned out good. I think it turned out really good.
I actually liked the third variation. Like the first one was like a mistake.
I told it was a trial. The second one was way better. The third one was way better for sure. Then I ran out of yeast, so I haven't out. But I'll make it tomorrow morning. I'll make some.
Thank you.
It just takes so long because you have to proof. Like proofing takes a long time.
Okay, it's part of the process.
And now that I'm on summer break, I have more time.
You see, let me add this. You see, guys, those people who are in the US or Canada or you're abroad, or you are married to a Caucasian white someone that's not Nigeria, integrate your family in your culture. Now they cause problems. You will go abroad, you will marry outside, and then you will just become Oyibo with integrate your life, your Nigeria into your family. You're a man.
Yeah, I think heritage is just important all around matter.
Heritage, key.
It's key. Family traditions, keeping up that on both sides of the family, no matter where you're from, is just really, really important.
Heritage.
With your children. And I want the girls to know they're half Nigerian. This is where their family is from. This is the food they need to all of that. And then, from my side, the holidays and how we spend our holidays. And I think we just have more holiday traditions than usually just because of
No, Nigerians have holiday traditions.
I know you do, but family.
Nigerians get holiday pass in the US.
No. I'm just saying family traditions. Like you don't have
like Thanksgiving.
Right. Like you don't have as many family traditions as my family has.
Yeah.
Adia.
Adia.
Why do you say sorry?
Jeanette, Adia, Jeanette, close the door, please. Close the door and come here. Okay, so you see, when you have two daughters, when they fight.
You want to say hi?
You see, Jeanette is 6 going on 7. See Adia there. See 5 there. This one an American dynasty now. Now these two girls go run the dynasty when I don't go. Harvard
Make
bound.
soup with stockfish, you'll enjoy it better.
So white soup is white soup what's in the column? Is white soup yam soup? You see me, I don't get I get limits. I have limits. My limits na afan soup, okra soup, ogbono soup, egusi soup. I know sabi pass, well, maybe a ditan, maybe a little bit of a tama. I know sabi pass that one.
Yep.
That is my limit for Niger soup, and I'm okay with that. Thank you all for tuning in, asking questions, joining my family, the Barricade family on this live. What do you think of exports? JBM, what's up? JBM, what did they do? Where you're palming now? JBM, they knew we. Now, JBM, be admin from Barricade's group. Afia Fere, Afia Fere, I don't get power for that one. You see me, I know my limits. Afia Fere is white. They eat it with a pounded yam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like pounded yam.
Yeah, they eat it with pounded yam.
That was one of the first things he introduced me to was pounded yam.
See, when I started dating kids, let me tell you guys, when I started dating my wife, I took her to Nigerian restaurants. Because I'm like, I know if you date girl, I know if you chop Nigerian food. Though. You hear what I just said? I'm saying that I couldn't date a woman that didn't eat Nigerian food. So Kate and I would go to Nigerian restaurants. We would eat Nigerian food. And then once we got married, she just started making it. There was one time we tried to cater for our daughter's birthday. They give the price where they can give us. The people I say they feed.
It was insane. It was like $200 for
something small.
A thing of rice, like
yep.
One pan of rice.
That is when kids started making Nigerians.
I can make it for under that.
That's when kids started making Nigerian food. Yeah. I'm telling you, she's getting better and better and better and better. So people, integrate your family, your culture into your family. Stop running away from Nigeria. This particular video was, and I know Nigerians are tuning in, but we really wanted to talk to people abroad. Go, actually, if you can't take, I know it's expensive to carry your family to Nigeria, but if you can't do it, we are working on that right now.
I can't wait to go. It's gonna be amazing.
Listen, let me tell you, my introduction to stockfish was in that Calabar there. My dad is from Calabar. I remember I was maybe 6 years old. When he came to visit, he took us to a job. You see, my popsy was a superstar in Nigeria those days. When he entered town, the whole town, they shake. My popsy took us to Calabar. I missed those days. Even though my dad and I ended up falling out, the early stages was fun. So, to cut a long story short, my dad introduced me to, I didn't even know there was such a thing as stockfish pepper soup. I was 6 years old when I ate stock. My life changed. Even though me, I know I didn't make them like that, like those Calabar people, they make them. But stock, I just bought stock in their fridge. Dry fish day. I had to throw away, we have to throw away the beans. Please, guys, I beg. Guys, no, we are not saying that there's no family bonding.
Oh,
it's just what she's saying is like the holiday traditions.
No, I'm just.
Is that what you meant?
I meant family traditions, just because your family dynamic is just very different from my family dynamic. It's not. It's not even Nigerian traditions. It's just the way I spent holidays versus the way you spent holidays. It's just very different.
Is your thing still muted?
Yes.
Okay. JBM, what's your thoughts on exporting moringa and scent leaves? Hey, maybe we'll not even begin to talk leaves. You can't export leaves out of Nigeria right now. Leaves, where they talk saying Indian hemp. Hey, that is our problem. Let me tell you. 5,000. Listen, we are in the process of potentially losing $5,000 in revenue. as a result of us not being able to bring in our Afan leads from Nigeria. $5,000 revenue. We are about to lose, we could potentially lose $5,000 of revenue. But we are finding alternative means. You see, let me tell you guys, one of the biggest issue we have right now with exports in Nigeria is logistics. For the past 5 years, we have struggled with logistics, meaning I'm not talking of interstate logistics. So I'm not talking of interstate like within Nigeria. Getting products from Nigeria out abroad is the biggest. If Unafi solve that problem for me, I will make you millionaires. Anybody that can solve that logistics problem for us, we will make you rich. Sleepless night. Listen, dried leaves is not, you can't export it. Fresh leaves, forget about that one. Dried leaves, I'm talking about dried afang leaves, dried bitter leaf, dried egusi. Even now, I'm hearing that you can't even export egusi. See the madness. So we have to find, the only way we can scale this, babies, if we have our own logistics channel.
I know, that's what I, yeah.
That's the only way we can do it.
We will. It comes with time and learning.
So moringa leaves, sense leaves, let's put, Nigerians want to eat we want to eat a afan, we want to eat a ditan, we want to eat tatama, we want to eat bitter leaf. But they are giving people problems. What harm, explain this to me, what harm is in exporting dried leaves, edible vegetable? What harm is there? Can somebody tell me what harm is there? We can't do it. Nigerians are only reduced to spices. And even at that, it has to be grounded. So it's not easy being an exporter. But we're missing an opportunity as a country to be able to bring our highly sought after natural foods abroad because of all these bottlenecks and all of these rules and regulations. Seriously. So food-wise, if you're abroad, feed your kids Nigerian food as much as you can. Because you're not going to be able to eat highly processed American foods for a long time, especially as you're getting older. I'm 46 years old. It's like anything that comes into my body. See, my only vice, my bourbon.
That's not your only vice.
And but baby, do I eat falling cigar? Okay. So I smoke cigars. I smoke cigars.
Only vice.
Okay, I have two vices. I got two vices. I have my bourbon, I have my cigar. Beyond that, now health stuff. Okay, thank you for calling me. Okay, I swear. Yeah, hey, at least those are I only have two. I only have two. You see, this is the drink. This is the nectar of the soul. You want to read that, Kate?
What of authentic African net sponge? Because many people abroad do request for it. And
native, okay, she meant native. We are bringing in native sponge now. It's the one that progressed. Yes.
Like
the loofahs. Yes.
I'm so excited about the loofah, the native sponge. Yeah. I think it's gonna.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you before our next Kate finish that thing. We are importing them right now.
Yeah.
Native sponge, one like big bath. Where I take bath when I was a kid, they bring them in. So Kate, continue.
Yeah, so I'm super excited because to go with that, we imported some native African soap, black soap. We did bar soap.
Body wash.
Likes the bar soap, and then we have body wash for me and the girls and anybody who wants to. I prefer liquid soap to a bar soap. And then we have cocoa butter, shea butter, and then shea cocoa. And so we're so excited to get the native sponge with the soaps and create a bundle. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing! I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, we are expanding our skincare. So we have, let me tell you guys, we have 5 categories that we are doing right now. We have groceries, we have accessories, we have skincare, decor, and what's the last one? Kitchen food, kitchen utensils. Those are the 5 core categories that we are expanding on right now. And that native sponge that you just mentioned is part of our skincare category. So we are bringing that in right now from Nigeria.
Yeah, we're so excited about that.
For the shipping of dried leaves, I will verify. I beg verify because opportunity is there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. They cannot produce enough dried leaves because demand here is insane.
We're going through right now.
Maybe you're not lying. Everyone's struggling. Unless you go through Ghana, which we're not about to do. We're not about to go through Ghana to bring in Nigerian product. And that's what some Nigerian exporters do. They'll go through Ghana.
It's easier
It's easier to export Ghana than it is from Nigeria.
So why is it just like Nigeria just is more cautious?
You see, it's not that. It's just that the Ghanaians have better export systems than Nigerians. And the United States, they want easy. The United States just want to be able to do easy business. When things start becoming a headache for the US, they just shoot you off. They don't shoot you off. They just shun you. You see? You gotta be able. You see, people just want easy processes. The United States is open for business, but Nigerians make it hard for America.
Yeah.
It's easy through Ghana, 100%. And you know what? If this nonsense continues, now Ghana will go begin the export from. I'm telling you because I'm tired.
But like, why? I don't know. I guess I don't understand the reasoning behind it.
They just bone Nigeria out. I'm sorry, Kate. I'll just bone Nigeria altogether, fashion Nigeria altogether. Begin to Ghana because I don't get power. I don't get Nigeria power anymore. Nigeria don't age me. 46. Baby, how many sleepless? Think about it, babe. How many sleepless nights have I had? She go to sleep. Let me tell you. She said she tried. She go to sleep. Me at their phone with Nigeria. They do business.
I have work in the morning.
If I know it's not they go through. If I know it's not they go through. I'll wake her up in the middle of the night to conduct business because I'm telling you, I'm tired. Nigeria just has a way of making something simple as difficult as this. You will try to export. You have to go through multiple layers of agencies. NAFDAC, SON. They will collect, NAFDAC will collect their own. SON will collect their own. NDLEA will collect their own. Quarantine will collect. Which other one? Before you know what's in happen, 10 agencies don't collect their own before wheels are even in the air. Custom to collect. Common agri-food with the export. We just want to say we did do anything crazy. We are just talking about agro products that we are exporting. These agencies will they'll start looking at you like you're a multi-millionaire. Fix. Because if we are not able to export organic, original, natural. I'm not talking of chemicalized stuff within the chop here. Nigeria is where it's at. And that is why Americans are starting to explore African cuisine. Right? Am I wrong? I mean, look at what happened with us at the farmers market. Let me tell you, farmers market, we sell suya like say tomorrow no go come. Suya spice. Talk about the suya that we sold.
Oh, the suya.
At the farmers market.
When we did the farmers market, suya was probably our top seller, and then behind that was probably black pepper.
No. Suya black pepper, crayfish.
Oh, crayfish.
Yes.
So crayfish does well on Amazon. Suya didn't. And I think like suya is just one of those like you have to try it, you have to engage with it, you have to feel the heat on your tongue and experience it. Because Americans don't know what suya spice is. And there's people who don't want to be adventurous with their spices and their seasonings. They would buy it, and it was so good. I wish I feel like it should be a staple in everybody's pantry, along with salt and pepper. You should have suya, like suya and crayfish.
We sold a lot of suya spice at the local farmers market. People were putting the suya. Wasn't it the suya spice they were putting on popcorn? Like we had a guy that had a popcorn business.
Yeah.
And he bought suya to be able to put them in his popcorn. So I mean, sorry, not suya meat, suya spice to be able to put them on his popcorn. So the demand, like I'm telling you, American foods is highly processed. The master jollof
Definitely my most favorite thing to make. And then we make it for all of our parties. Anytime we have a party, we just make a big tray of it because it's always a hit. I bring it to my Thanksgiving party at work, and it's always a hit.
What is your winning product of the year? Crayfish.
Crayfish, for sure.
Babe, go ahead and unmute. I'm gonna mute mine and I'll have you talk about crayfish. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yeah. Crayfish.
Yeah, so crayfish is definitely our hero product right now. We sell at least 1 to 5 a day we sell. And then I think behind that would be our turning stick, would be our number 2. I even had a coworker of mine. I talked to him about our crayfish, and he went and he bought it from us, and he loved it. He thought it was so good. He's putting it on everything. He's like, I'm definitely going to reorder this. So I think once people try it, it's just one of those things that you just are going to keep repurchasing because it's just got that unique flavor and it's just so good. So crayfish is definitely our top seller, number 1 winning product of the year, and has been for probably the last 3-4 years that it's been number 1. But yeah, and Rich puts it on everything. Whenever anybody asks about what it is, I tell them, oh, well, Rich puts it on literally everything. When I make food, he'll put crayfish and his black pepper on everything. So yeah, it's been fun to introduce crayfish to my friends and my American friends and people that haven't had it before. So it's
You can mute your mic. Listen, crayfish. I would say for the past 4 years since we started bringing in American crayfish, I've literally not gone a meal without putting crayfish and black pepper, Niger black pepper in my meal. I have even now. Kate just knows. Like when we're making dinner, she'll just bring even the kids. Daddy, here's your crayfish and here's your pepper. Those two things. So that is definitely our top winning product. Let me tell you another banger for us is the turning sticks. We sell them almost every day.
Yeah.
So we can do it again next Saturday. Especially now that Kate is off for the next 2 months. She's available. We can put this together every Saturday for you guys. Maybe next week we can come up with another topic to talk about. But really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in. We know it's late over there in Nigeria. It's 11 p.m. right now. Listen, celebrate Nigeria. Celebrate Nigeria. Celebrate Nigeria. Listen, we love the country. Obviously, we value all of our members group and our global community on our web YouTube. Really appreciate all of you. So we're going to sign off so we can thank you
to those who are interacting with us and questions and commenting. It just makes it so much more fun to hear what you guys have to say and to hear what you want to know about and ask about. It's so fun interacting with all of you guys. So thank you for that.
All right, let's toast, guys.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your night, wherever you're watching from.